Oh, how quaint. A mortal. Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt. Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable. After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell book, close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first. Interesting. Well, I suppose. That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefit. Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're out, just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. So right this way. And please, try not to make a mess of things. Happy adventuring. I'm so glad we've had this time together. One must use... Oh, just one of the many shrines to my lord. I am Lord Sheogorath's Chamberlain. I handle his affairs and look after the Shivering Isles. Are you lost? Do you know nothing of the place you've come to? The Shivering Isles are Lord Sheogorath's realm in Oblivion. To tell you more would, as my...
someone to play with you! He doesn't like you, does he? What do we have here? Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up! Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know. Shalinor? Ho-ho! That pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge. Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult to say reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Excellent! Cheese and... I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall. Ah!
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remembered. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure! Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you, too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Curse the mad god. I don't... That's true. Though without my help, it will take Velast considerably longer to translate it. I'll send you back to Tamriel.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shell? Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right... Zarxus' backside! Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you. In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, anyone... Pardon me, I must begin this translation. Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child. Well, look on the bright side. You're still upright on 2 legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new...
Your timing is impeccable. I'd hoped to find you here, Adept. Ballast has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, Ballast will be expecting you at the Wayrest Guildhall. She did most of the hard work.
My horses are...
Well, that's certainly more interesting than wild dogs, but a lot more dangerous, too. I think I'm going to avoid that area for the foreseeable future.
You do the guild credit with your bravery and...
Shalador found you. Good to see you again. I've deciphered the spell inside the book. Are you... Excellent. It's been fascinating to work with Shalador. Even though he can't read the book, he's been an invaluable resource. I had to decipher layers upon... Auriel, watch your step. I'm so glad. So much more. Not much. We tried. I came of age. Of course, a genuine pleasure. Adept would I'm so glad you asked. So much more. Each... Of course. Ivea, it's called. He still won't tell me what happened.
The brazier is... We're having trouble opening a portal directly...
Ah, right on time. Welcome back. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. My lord seems to derive amusement from my annoyance. Just a moment, mortal. Lord Sheogorath asks that you perform a task first. A fork and a staff. Please do try to be quick. My lord enjoys making me wait, but he's not very patient himself. I've opened a... I'd say at your leisure, mortal, but I expect I have more time ahead of me than you do. My lord is certain he lost his utensil somewhere in Skyrim. It was during a visit to his friend. My lord visited with Korthor a very, very, very long time ago. It's an heirloom. My lord is quite fond of it. Has a bit of... The fork excites and synergizes.
You never forget that smell. A dragon priest's tomb. Look at the treasures he's collected. Perhaps the fork is here as well. Old Korthor's set up an ice barrier. That chest. Perhaps the fork is in there. Korthor's awake.
My priest will make quick work. Lofty Nuki.
The shadows move, Adept. Watch yourself. Eyes to the sky. Another group. Laughable foes.
No
A
matter.
waste of time.
Come, fix me yourself.
There. The ice barrier's down. We can get through.
Ah, there you are.
waste time, shall we? I see you have the fork. Competently done. Now, for the staff. When last we spoke, my lord recalled the discomfort of desert sand. Prince Malil Alakir, the Sith of Yokuda, a formidable warrior in his day. That was...
As I expected. Another resting place. This is the Necropolis, Asakala. The resting place of Prince Malil, also known as the Sai. Observe the Yokudan statues. Each bears a crystal in the helm and a seal at the base. Here, I can grant an aura that will allow you to capture the essences as they pass through you. Collect this... This place is incredible. The ancient Red Guard. What can I tell you, Adept? Alakir is under attack. A necromantic cult has disrupted the normal ebb and flow. You need only to be near them to collect them. Beneath the statues lie buried... Just so, Adept. What sort of archmage would I be? The essences. Imbue them into one of the scarab seals.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Good. Now to collect 4 more. Final 4. Imbue them into the other seal. Well done, Adept.
You'll never best my generals.
For such a superstitious, mage-hating people, have you observed the sand barriers on those passages in the canyon walls? I suspect the prince... Very simple.
My life for Malil.
Rashonta's statue will be marked with the spider seal.
A lucky feat, mortal. The staff is still mine.
You'll never reach Malil.
Sedina's statue should have the scorpion seal at its base. The crystals hum with power. Go to the center. You should find the key to Prince Malil's tomb there.
You dare open my tomb? Come then, and feel the scythe's blade! Insect! You will never hold the staff! Never! Is mine!
I'd guess Haskell will be waiting outside. Let's go.
Another successful retrieval. Very well, then. I have instructions to have you return. Ah, right on time. Welcome back.
Look, Haskell! Farkey's back! Oh, it's so wonderful! I'll just take... the Wabbajack! Malil held it down in that dusty tomb for so long. Say, why don't... no need to worry, you pretty mortal head. The Wabbajack, it unleashes the potential. bit rusty, but not bad. So funny. And as promised, once it's yours, it'll send you straight back to Tamriel. Funny how books have a way of...
Ah, you've returned. Excellent. The Circus of Cheerful Slaughter? That's quite...
Oh there, Adept! Well met, Adept. Sort of. The Mad God is a direct...
I'm glad Shalador found you. Sheogorath! He's made this process by all means. Circus of Cheerful Slaughter is just... Good luck, my friend. This time, it's all... If you told me years ago...
Ah,
Welcome! Welcome to the Circus of Cheerful Slaughter. You're going to perform a play. My play, actually. Wrote it myself. I call it The Folly of... You want the next tome, right? Well, I need entertainment. Before we get to your motivation, we need to set the scene. The scene. Tamriel. Jolly good, you're paying attention. Now, this is a play in 3 acts. In each act, you'll isolate the guild from those... Oh, everyone. Right up to the high muckety-mucks themselves. Just remember, you win.
My soul's on
Don't forget to light the brazier! Ah, you daft fool. Ha! Guess it still hasn't gotten old! I'll meet you up ahead at the bustling pack down of Hearthold Helm. Shall we raise the curtain? Begin the first act. Our opening act features the Ebonheart Pact. Ha! That rhymes, doesn't it? I'm a poet, and until now, I didn't realize it. Don't be presumptuous, mortal, or I'll banish you to the Isle of Lusty Bards. Like I was saying, as the curtain rises, our Ebonheart friends are at peace. Allies. Historically, though, slavery, border raids, and infighting have them primed for chaos. They just need a little push. I've written myself a part. Hey! You hate each other, remember?
Oh yeah. Get 'em.
Go! Join the fracas! This is your cue!
Spread out.
Action! Light it up!
It's a blaze!
Burn it!
Split up!
Now!
Splendid, splendid. But wait, do I hear someone approaching?
Why do you fight, you milk-drinking dogs?
Oh, it's simple, my king. The Mages Guild caused this infighting. It's all their fault.
The Mages Guild? This mewling puppy? You want trouble? Here is trouble for the Pact!
Step on, the show must go on.
This isn't my land. I need to find my way home.
You'll never make a living reading all day. You need to earn some coin, Velast.
Even mages take their noses out of their books once in a while. You just can't stand to be around people. Pathetic.
You have a rare mind, Velast. Not once in a century is a Mer with your talent born. We have accepted your application to join our august and storied Mages Guild.
Damn the mad god! Why can't I make sense of this text? I'm such an idiot.
We now pause for a brief intermission. No time for witty banter, eh? Fine, fine. This act features the Aldmeri Dominion. Cats and elves. I never... let's play it by ear. The scene. Queen Irene is addressing some of your peers. As a
The Mages Guild cannot turn on the Dominion so easily. You are a part of this world, like it or not.
My queen, you don't understand. The guild does not belong to any alliance. We merely wish to study in peace and solitude.
Hey! Quiet down front! I am trying to watch the Queen's speech!
Either you're with the Dominion or you're against us. You want to be removed from this world? Fine, I'll do it for you. Here, let me show you the path to exile. You can't ignore the world around you.
Hey, Queenie! You missed a mage! This one is a member of the guild too!
Ah, good catch, Jester. Soldiers, give this mage the gift of exile. Such impertinence. Razumdar, Captain Odreth, take care of this, sir. Like I'll have to handle this myself. You face Irene Arana Aldmeri in her full glory.
And see! Let's move on!
The world is a cruel place, my assistants. Mages are envied their power and reviled for using it. We must have a place where we can study in seclusion. A place where all mages can be safe.
Mother, you left me. I'm all alone. The other students, the other mages, they all hate me. You were the only one. And now you're gone.
Ulfsild, I did it! I have created a sanctuary, a retreat that will endure for eons. I shall call it Ivea. Sheogorath, you bastard! The Folium Discognitum wasn't worth an island. I'll get Aivea back, even if it takes 3 lifetimes! Damn the mad god. Damn Ulfsild. Damn the lot of them! They'll see. They'll all see. Archmage Shalador's name will ring across history!
You didn't come home last night. I waited all night for you. Have you been working this entire time? Shalador! Aivea is lost! You're obsessed! Can you even hear me? I can't do this anymore. You love your spells and scrolls more than you love me. I'm leaving you. Can you hear me now? Goodbye, you stupid old fool.
Ulfi, my love? I swear I just heard you. Where did you go?
Finally, the last phrase. The little word buggies go crawling around the page. Squirm, 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 little buggies.
The third act always, because it means the play is almost over. I'm enjoying this so much I don't want it. I won't tell you. I show you. That's the essence of storytelling. Show. Well, it isn't. This is a professional production, and you are the star. I've set the scene. We can just improvise from there. Stage left, we have the founder of the Mages Guild, Varnus. Stage right, we have your old friend, Archmage Shalador. And backstage, we have Velast, your new friend and confidant in the Mages Guild. But what's this? Why, it's King Emmerich and his friends from the Daggerfall Covenant. No doubt he's got kind words to share. Take it away, Your Highness!
For perpetuating the use of magic, we hereby burn you at the stake. Let your corruption be gone from this land, once and for all.
Huh, seems like nobody wants you around. Ha! So, this is the final scene. Save your friends. Then, I'll give you me book.
island for her. She never gave me the chance to decide. My wife.
Set it ablaze!
Sheogorath is so much smarter than I am. I'm like a child before him.
Books are my only friends. What happens when even books turn on me?
Bravo! Arthur! Arthur! Oh, wait, that's me. Huh. I don't know. Your performance was a bit... Yes, yes. The book will take you back. It knows...
What happened? Where did you go? Oh, I'm almost afraid to ask what happened. I hope this trial wasn't too painful. There's only one more trial. I was? What happened? The more we deal with him, the more I'm convinced. The Mad God is a spoiled child, pulling leg... Some kind of commentary about Shalador's goal, no doubt. He may be a child. There's only one more trial. We'll let you know.
What did you think of the city? Werewolves? Well, that's certainly more interesting than wild dogs, but a lot more dangerous too. I think I'm going to avoid that area for the foreseeable future. Glenumbra.
Matron. Oh.
I wonder, Assassin, do you have a moment to consider it? That journal you recovered, the contents are disturbingly intriguing. You reported that my old associate, Lyra Viria, Lyra was the most skilled of my brothers and sisters. I assumed she died in the purification of my former sanctuary, along with the rest. I want to pretend I never read that journal, but I can't resist a mystery. The Black Dragon killed Lyra, and I'll arrange our transport to my former sanctuary. Meet me near the gates of Anvil when you are ready to depart. Not far, just over the border. Purification. Another excellent question. I'm going to record that for later. Perhaps the Black Dragon took... I'm not sure what to believe. I abhor a mystery. If I have to confront... As much as I admire curiosity, should I go and tell? I sometimes forget the details myself, Assassin, which I have been studying in...
You don't need to say anything. I see and hear proper. I like that. Of course. Isn't there will?
Don't blame yourself for what happened to Mirabel.
Mirabel, but...
Of little use is horse and cart.
This horse and cart will get us to Blackwood, where Cyrodiil flows into Black Marsh. Climb aboard when you are ready. You ask the most interesting. She's a Black Marsh dragon. I haven't walked these marshes in a long, long time. Strange, but it doesn't feel like coming home. I never was able to learn much about the purification. Even the listener refused to talk about it. She did say that the Black Hand can call for purification in extreme circumstances. I just wish I knew what made the purge necessary. This time, though, I think we'll learn something I never knew. At least, I hope we will. Still intact after all these years. No worries. I'll remember the proper reply.
What is the gift of death?
Solace, my brother. Have you ever seen as the Hist sees? Have you ever looked beyond the barrier of time? We're going to need to see with another excellent question. Keep them coming, assassin. I believe in preparing for it. Can't you sense it? We are not alone in here. Didn't I explain that? Then let me light the flame. When the Black Hand sealed the sanctuary, I had no idea they left the bodies where they fell. Let's see what the resin reveals.
Wait, Lyra, you know me. I'd never betray the Brotherhood.
I do know you, Annalise, but my orders are clear.
Please, there has to be another way.
If only that were true. Goodbye, sister.
Lyra. another dead associate. Another piece of this sorry puzzle.
What? Are those tears? Executioners aren't supposed to cry, Lyra. Come, plunge your blade into my heart. If Sithis calls for me, I will gladly leap into the void. When we are called, we must obey.
You really believe that? Even now, you think this insanity has some sort of meaning?
Purpose and meaning are illusions for the masses. But we know the truth, Lyra. Now strike and send me home.
Clarity blooms through the fog of the Hist, but to be charged with such a terrible task. Walking these halls reminds me of the story they used to tell to scare the initiates. The tale of the Wrath of Sithis.
Betrayed my brothers and sisters.
The Black Hand would never sanction this. I don't believe it.
You don't need to believe it. You simply need to die.
In the old stories, the Wrath of Sithis appeared to carry away the souls of traitors. If that's true, I wonder why purification was even necessary. This place retains memories. another set of remains. I hope this is the last.
Lyra? Is something wrong, sister?
I'm sorry it's come to this, brother.
What are you doing? No, Lyra! Stop!
She completed the purification of her own sanctuary. I can't even imagine what that must have done to her. How terrible. Lyra was ordered to purify her own sanctuary. It means I was kept in the dark about the purification. I understand why they thought that was necessary, but it doesn't change the fact that I had to learn the truth on my own. Lyra didn't die in the Purge. She was the Black Hand Sword. That still eludes me. Obviously, the Black Dragon wants us to believe that she and Lyra are one and the same. But I can't imagine Lyra turning her back on the Night Mother, on Sithis. There is a piece. After Lyra completed the purification, she would have... Look, I was right. There is another memory to see.
Dread Father, can you hear me? Do you see what they forced me to do? Was this truly your will? Did Mother really command this? I did as I was told, but it still feels wrong. Please, Dread Father, talk to me. Were all these deaths truly what you wanted?
Allow me to assure you, child. You have done exactly as you were commanded.
Speaker, I didn't know you were here.
Another sacrament has been performed. You must go to the city of Kvatch and eliminate Jonas, the primate of Akatosh.
But Speaker, my family, I need time to...
Your family? Such personal attachments are beneath you. Remember who you really are. Ruthless, ambitious. You are my silencer, my weapon.
Yes, Speaker. I remember. I'll go to Kvatch immediately.
Well, wasn't that revealing? I might have to find other uses for these wonderful fumes. It appears that not only did Lyra complete the purification of our old sanctuary as she was commanded, but she also, before his grandness Artorius ascended to the top of the religious hierarchy, Primate Jonas was the tip of the tower as far as... An excellent question. If the Black Dragon, Shazara Ta, will return you to the Gold Coast, I'll meet you in front of Akatosh's cathedral in Kvatch, after I pay my respects to these memories.
Shadowscale wants to